We love hip hop.
So I'm posting here above my head here a tweet from the Hezzy, aka Andrew Schulz. Big salute to Schultzy. All right, that's the guy. He's been over here in Toronto. He has ties to Toronto. All right. You know what? Let me give Myron Gaines a follow quick fast. He had a girlfriend over here in Toronto years ago. He's a married man now, but I've been listening to Brilliant Idiots probably about almost 10 years, maybe 10 years, almost 10 years. Okay. And he's told stories. He had a girl that was living over, or maybe still lives here in Toronto. Sarah, actually. I be listening to these niggas, yo. So he's been coming back and forth to Toronto from New York, Toronto to New York, to come see his chick at the time. I think that was even his fiance. So he got Toronto ties. He's come over here to Toronto and done multiple shows on his come up. And now over the years of Guy Code, Brilliant Idiots, all that, Flagrant 2, he's one of the biggest comedians in the world. Okay. So I want to give a big salute to Andrew Schulz before we even get into all that. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, brother. You know what I'm saying? The Hezzy. So he tweets here, Myron, you are a sensitive, talentless, bottom-feeding grifter. Your life's work is renting women and regurgitating other people's talking points. Your arms are not developed enough for your shirt to wear, for the shirt you wear, and your co-host is pimping you. Merry Christmas. Okay. And this is a post here. Andrew Schulz and Akash Singh are some of the biggest snakes on YouTube. F them and their whole weird Flagrant. This guy has to go extra all the time, bro. So he responded, and let me make sure I get the times correct on this. So yeah, the 19th. Okay, so grifter, and y'all can see that on the screen here. Okay, good, nice. Grifter. I've saved thousands of men from suicide, helped them get in shape, invest to create wealth, attract their dream girl, and live better lives. What have you done? Be born with a silver spoon in your mouth and tell shitty jokes with your pussy co-host. Okay, now he goes into more. Myron Unleashed. Holy smokes. We have the same platform size, and we've only been on YouTube for 3 years. Unlike you, we didn't have to suck any industry dick from Joe Rogan or Charlemagne to grow. Okay? Since my arms aren't developed, how about you stop being an internet tough guy and put on your boxing gloves? Let's see how many jokes you can make with a swollen face. Myron Gaines. Why does it always have to go to threats right away when it comes to Myron and responding to anything? Okay? And what he was responding to, if I can show y'all quick fast here.
Yo, what's their different monetization strategies?
Nah, hold on, man. I don't like how y'all. I feel like y'all been. You
brought him up. I ain't bring him up. You brought him up. Don't be upset at us for shit you bring up.
Y'all praying on my man's downfall.
Praying on downfall. You asked me if we watched their podcast. I'm a 40-year-old man who's happy. Why would I watch that podcast?
That's a crazy shot.
I only watch it when I'm fighting with my wife. I'll be like, these guys get me. These guys understand, bro. They understand women.
4 days every month I watch that shit probably.
When you walk Yo,
4 days every month.
On the red days. On the red days.
Red day I'm red pill.
You love hip hop.
You still watch it? Do they have their own website? Or how do you
YouTube still? What do you think it's at?
I thought.
Gang, getting back into this whole fresh and fit thing and beef with Andrew Schulz. It seems to have started from this podcast episode here with Flagrant, but it goes way back before that because Fresh and Fit had went on Flagrant 2 maybe about a year or so ago, and there was a lot of tension. Holy shit, how many ads you guys gonna play? There was a lot of tension on the show.
With my wife. I'd be like, these guys get me. These guys understand, bro. They understand women.
4 days every month. I watch that shit probably.
When you walk in the room. Yo,
4 days every month.
Ak was out here defending them to the death.
Red day I'm Red Pill.
No, but for real, can you still watch it? Do they have their own website, or how do you
it's
watch
on
the
YouTube
pod?
still. What do you think it's at?
I thought the podcast got taken off YouTube.
No, got demonetized.
Andrew knows that they're still on YouTube.
What does that mean?
Flat out, and I don't care.
So here's the thing. I can understand why Andrew wants to take some shots at them because, one, they're comedians. You know what I'm saying? So they're always going to be making some jokes as far as, or they're always going to be doing things in the name of comedy, basically. However, Fresh and Fit is still doing okay. Okay? I'm not going to sit here and shit on those guys and act like they were completely zooped and, nuked off of YouTube. I mean, and, they're flatlined out here. They're still out here doing their Rumble thing. Obviously, they're not anywhere close to where Flagrant is, right? But when it comes to this whole dissing, content creators who have lost their platforms, and there's a few of them, okay? The whole red pill community, one by one, they've been getting taken out. Not even just the red pill communities. There's the red pill quote unquote grifters, the ones who come in and out of the red pill communities, like the Sneakos of the world and different people like that, who have been eliminated off of YouTube. Like Aiden Ross is not like a YouTube guy anymore. He's a Kick guy. Okay. And it's not because of the ideology. Don't get that twisted. A lot of people think about this whole red pill ideology and they'll think, okay, well, they got taken off because of their misogynistic views. No, it's because they say a whole bunch of other shit that has nothing to do with their red pill stuff. Okay? Entertainment said Pearl, right? Just Pearly Things. She's a big red pill, pick-me, all the different things that they call her. It's not because she thinks that women shouldn't vote and all the different things that's the reason they took her off of YouTube. It's because she's singing songs against the Jews. She's, getting into debates with people who have been completely canceled off of YouTube, like Nick Fuentes and stuff like that. Like, she's really, really teetering and pushing the line, or was, because I'll say was, because she's out of here now. She's pushing the line when it comes to what you're allowed to do and what you're not allowed to do on YouTube. And Fresh and Fit, same thing. Okay? When these guys put on the braid wig or the dread wig, and Myron was, I'm not even going to do the reenactment of him doing the monkey noises and stuff like that when he was talking to Preach from Abba and Preach, like, and then double down on, even if it was on Sneako's Rumble, you doubled down and went crazy with the hood on. I'm trying to find the right words. I don't want to use words that are going to go against YouTube's TOS. Okay. But they had the white hood with the cutouts and stuff. Like, he went crazy on his podcast. Like, they went crazy. Okay. So when they go super nuclear on their networks, and then YouTube decides to get them out of there, they can't turn around and blame the Matrix. However, comedians are not exempt. Comedians push the line in the name of comedy. They say wild things. They all laugh and they joke about it. I listen to a lot of Joe Rogan. I'm listening to an episode right now. Save Our Parks Part 1 I'm listening to, actually. Okay? Let me just make sure I can... Who's on this episode here? So Shane Gillis, Mark Norman, and Ari Shaffir. Okay? And Joe Rogan all together, jokes back and forward, like, it's funny, all in fun, all in comedy. And some of those jokes are a little bit pushing the line, okay? And I don't think these guys feel that way when they're talking about, especially like they're saying some wild Jewish jokes and stuff like that, okay? But it's all comedy. However, I'm talking about somebody who doesn't upload to YouTube anymore. Joe Rogan doesn't upload to YouTube. He has his Joe Rogan clips, obviously. Okay, so you'll see clips, the JRE clips channel, clips here and there every day, but not like them really going in, really getting their jokes off. Like, you're not going to have that up on YouTube anymore. Okay. So when it comes to SCHULZ and the Flagrant gang and all these different people, Two Bears in a Cave with Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer and all these different guys who are out there getting crazy money right now in the podcast space and the stand-up comedy space, they're not exempt from YouTube's TOS. So I don't think that they should be laughing so quickly, even though I understand they're at a comedy podcast. But you shouldn't be laughing at man's downfalls when it comes to specifically getting demonetized or getting taken off of YouTube. Okay? Because in the end of the day, yes, they were demonetized off of YouTube, but they're still there. Okay? And it's wild. I feel like I'm like in the Twilight Zone. I'm defending Fresh and Fit. Like, that's crazy. But they could have just rolled over and died. Okay, it seems like Pearl did that. When's the last time y'all seen Pearl upload some shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're still popping up in the algorithm for somebody, for a channel that's demonetized. They're putting out so much content that YouTube really has no choice but to, like, put them in the suggestions. Okay? And don't get me wrong. Sorry, I think I had a booger in my nose. Let me make sure I do. Don't get me wrong. YouTube could demonetize your channel, but it doesn't mean that they're not going to run ads. Okay? As a channel that has been demonetized in the past, we're monetized now. Okay? But we got demonetized twice this year. And both times, the only thing that the audience wasn't allowed to do was super chats and different features like that, where you can directly do things, not do things, pause. You can directly interact with the creator, okay? And thank you for the super chats, you know what I'm saying? What's the Dirt sent one, Don't be shy to do the same, you know what I'm saying? Dark Dream sent one earlier. We like donations around here. They go to a good cause, you know what I'm saying? But that was the only feature that you weren't allowed to use. Donations as well. Okay, you can do donations on the YouTube and stuff as well. However, you didn't not, like, if you didn't have YouTube Premium, like I don't, you didn't not see ads on any of the We Love Hip Hop videos that were being uploaded during that time. The only thing that, maybe tipped people off is the members. Their membership got, they got demembered, I guess, for lack of a better term. Like, their membership just ended all of a sudden, and you started noticing, wait a minute, there's no $sign button for super chats and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're trying to watch a video and 5 ads run through on the video, doesn't mean that that creator is not demonetized. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, entertainment. Discontinued. They just discontinue your membership. Boom, just like that. Right? But it doesn't mean that that creator is not demonetized if you're seeing ads. It's just they're not paying you for the ads anymore. That's the thing. YouTube will still run ads on your video. They'll find some, low-level advertiser, somebody who's like, yeah, sure, we'll put our legal ads or something on these miscreants videos, right? But you just can't have none. Okay? So I do rate what Fresh and Fit did, because they said, you know what? Even though we're not getting paid off of YouTube anymore, we'll still upload. We'll still be there consistently. People can still find us. They can go to our Rumble. They can go to all these different places and donate through there, Cash App, all these different options. And they kept it moving. Because at any time, any place, any day, this could be any of us online. I'm letting you know we've been demonetized twice. And we don't say the content that I upload is nowhere close to a problem as much as Fresh and Fit has been in. You know what I'm saying? We have never had guests that said something as wild as what Fresh and Fit has or actions running around the friggin' studio with a wig on their head and doing monkey noises. Like, that don't happen at the We Love Hip Hop Studios. I'm sorry. Like, I never cut any content like that out. It just doesn't happen. But they'll still look and say, you know what? And we don't even have close to the amount of subscribers. But anybody can get it. That's all I'm saying. So salute to Andrew Schulz. They're going to keep on beefing into the holidays for sure. Like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got motion, run with it. However, end of the day, I wouldn't be laughing at these guys' downfall. Like, you got to chill on that. I'm not feeling that part there, Schultzy. You know what I'm saying? You're bigger than that, Schultzy. You're bigger than that, Hezzy. We believe in you over here in Toronto, fam. Don't go for the low-hanging fruit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, give them a little 1-2 jabby jab, but don't laugh at them not having monetization, because if that turns around and happens to you guys, with the amount of traction that you guys get, that's going to be like a punch in the gut right there, fam. Trust me. Jimmy Iovine says Fresh and Fit deserves to be laughed at. Listen, fam, I'm not acting like they don't bring a lot of this stuff onto themselves. Like, they're not moving the most mature. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't like laughing at anybody's downfall. When I covered this here, I wasn't like, ha, 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 ding dong, Fresh and Fit is dead. Like, I wasn't doing that. Like, it was like, damn, that sucks for you guys. Like, you brought it on yourself, yes, but that sucks for you guys. You know what I'm saying?
We love hip hop.